Well, hello again and welcome back. It's Mark Abinson from Green Bay, Wisconsin on a pretty brisk and windy morning here. We are at about 20 degrees with 10-mile-an-hour winds, so no flying today. Thanks everybody for watching and liking and subscribing to the channel. That's awesome. Today I'm coming at you with kind of an idea that I was thinking yesterday. Yesterday's takeoff was a lot of running, and in the past, anytime I've had takeoffs where I had to run a lot or I've watched people take off, it always got me to kind of thinking, does no wind takeoffs where you're required to run and bounce your gear on your back, does it take the life off the motor? Does it damage parts on the motor easier? It definitely seems like as the propeller spins in a centrifugal way, that as it's spinning, it wants to go in a circle parallel to the rest of the paramotor. But every time you move, the prop has to move too. So it definitely seems like it would wear out the redrive quicker. Now this isn't a Blackhawk versus other brand type of video. This is just an overall in general. Does a no wind takeoff reduce the overall life of your paramotor because all the moving parts are moving and bouncing up and down as you run? Two ways it seems like to lessen that effect. One is add wheels. If you have a trike or a cart, you avoid all that bouncing and running as you go. I mean, look at this thing bouncing on my back. So wheels would definitely take it out of it. But even having the slightest breeze, now this is common sense, obviously a little bit better, little easier takeoff is done when there's a slight amount of wind. So there's always those days that there are no wind. How can we get smoother at taking off so we don't have the bouncing with the prop spinning? I guess it's probably just ground handling techniques, getting smoother with that and getting better with your forward launches when there's no wind. But it did just get me to thinking, how do you reduce that amount? I know yesterday, man, I must have ran 40 yards before I could try to take off in my boots, running through snow, and that whole time, this thing is just bouncing around back there. And I remember flying over one time, watching my brother, and his motor kind of moved from hitting the gas. You could see his prop trying to keep up with it as it turned. So those two centrifugal forces working together. So just an idea. I mean, it goes for all paramotors out there, no matter the drive type. When you have a propeller moving and it's not moving completely parallel to the rest of the paramotor, how does that really affect it? And does it shorten the life of the bearings or even some of the mounts on the motor? Look forward to seeing and hearing your thoughts. Feel free to comment below what your theory is on the no wind longevity taking off with your paramotor. Once again, this is Mark Amundsen. Check out tomorrow, Thursday, 6 Pacific time on paraglidingtalk.com. I'll be on there on the podcast. It's live on YouTube. You can subscribe to it already. Check it out. Thanks again for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day. Blue skies. We'll see you in the air again soon. All right.